Quickly, I want to just I was watching through some videos in every day whenever you come to social media, anywhere you must see something that will attract you. Yesterday, I was telling you guys about how things went on after the cuts or during the cuts, how the those that visited our PM. Though I don't want to explain more again in this video because I have said something about it yesterday. But just to touch some things, I came across one video where somebody was like, she didn't even say anything about it. She just the heading says, Mazi Simon released. So and the distribution from the members that went to visit him, the Bridgie people that visited, the joy, the cheers, the bright face to see our PM laugh, and it was encouraging. We like it, we appreciate. But the main thing you should ask yourself, within you, is it a pretense or a reality? Because when we will look back about what happened to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will reflect on what is happening to our PM. Because a lot of people will not understand how all these things are. It will be like you are jealous of good things. No, we are not jealous of. Even this US, there are some people among them that are not that evil. That are not all that bad. They might be on their own. They be just new. They will quit from there and be waiting when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. While some entered with the Simon, not Simon ever. Yes, they are still the same thing against who they have quitted, and now they have followed up to quit another thing, and they quitted that, and they are more fighting more to this coming one. They will not tell you. They will be like, we want it, we want it. But only the spirit that is piloting this movement knows those who are doing the needful, or those who the world are looking up to see that these people are the people doing it right. I don't want to say much about this because there is another thing that brought me to this video. It was about, but what brought my attention to repeat or to refresh our mind on what happened yesterday was that person that I was watching her video. She wasn't comfortable about, can if you go to comment section, see people were rejoicing, but even the person that posted it wasn't even happy. The person wasn't. If you read the body language, you will see that the person wasn't happy about it. She didn't say anything, but she was just like watching how people were rejoicing, celebrating our PM, showing their concern for his coming out, even though but people were like, is he out? Is this is this a Photoshop? Or just some people were like, see, people were happy. People were happy. So, but the matter, the most important thing that made me to be happy is the comment section. How people were like saying it the way it is. But these people there, thousands of comments, they can't be proud to come out to say it openly that they stand with this man because of fear, because of how people have been subjugated into keeping quiet, even when they know that what is happening is not good, or what these people are doing are the right thing. People who are called to lead, people who are called to serve, the leaders that God used himself to prepare for his people, but their people decided to destroy them. But whichever way, I will always like look at the end of every tunnel, that darkness, at the end of it, lights must surely come out. And even people who are against you will see the reason to say, we don't know, because it's happened during the time of Jesus. They regretted, they said they don't know. But I pray that those who are sincere, who doesn't know what they were doing, because I can understand it by myself as well. There were things that I used to do in the past that when I realized that I was making mistakes, but then I don't give them. I thought I was doing it right, especially in when in some things in as a believer, as a deep child of God. Yes, I'm doing all those things as in according to what I was told and how I believe. You know, when you say believe, believers are people who do things according to the way they were directed to do things, not the way that whether it is wrong or right. They don't. You just do it the way that you were asked to do it. But when you sometimes you begin to think otherwise, they might not take you to be a believer, but yet you might be the one doing the right thing. I don't want you to misunderstand me, but maybe with time you will still get it right. Because I will say that I am more righteous now than then. Because I need to verify a lot of things and find out that there is a lot of mistakes we are doing, thinking that we are doing it right. So the my concern is people who are ignorant of what they are doing, and I pray that God will give them grace to know the right thing now before it is late for them. For them that are in the zoo, or maybe that are scared of maybe people eyeing them out of, you know how the land is. It has been defied in evil, that whenever you do the right thing, you become a problem to the land, to all people around you. And in order to avoid it, in order not to affect others, they will be quitting you, they will be stopping you, even though that they know it's right. That is why Fulanis are killing people, doing a lot of things. Nobody will. They say don't attack them because the land is already defied and they are handed over to evil people. Once you as a good person want to do something right, you become a problem to them and they will look for you to buy. Because everybody is keeping quiet. I was asking myself, all these people in the comment section, more than thousands, but very few are coming out to say something openly. I don't blame them. But where I am against is those people that knows it, yet they will be fighting the people doing the right thing. Be careful, because why I am like, some people you thought they are doing it right, but they are doing it wrong. Just like the people that visited to the joy is there, but the action they are doing at the back of him cannot be expressed before him at that place that they are congratulating, they are enjoying with him. They cannot tell him some things they are doing at the back. That is one thing that people should be asking themselves. Can they be proud to tell him some things that they are doing at the back and what these people have done since he left? They won't be proud to say those things. So meanwhile, that is one about what I just said. I was just going to see some things and I decided to say it to advise, to encourage those doing it right. You are not wrong to be with the USB-G. They are trying. Everything was spoiled. They are trying to rebuild it again. So don't be in a haste with them. Then coming to another one that I said, this one is out of our freedom thing. It was a kind of, I saw somebody with a video that was saying something about when you are going on the way and something covers your face on a way that everybody is passing, not even in your house, or something that or somewhere maybe that is occupied, that something the cobwebs can be, or something, just on the way that everybody is passing, or maybe you are just passing, you want to walk out from your door and something like cobweb try to cover your face. You should not walk further. All you do is to walk 7 times backward and say, what I don't know is not my portion. Yes, it's good, but I'm like, this walking back 7 times backward, all these things are just mental, how I took it to be. Because my own, I don't pray much. Before I used to pray much, yet I'm having issues. But even now that I don't pray much, I have my way of doing my own things. I believe in only say your word and I am okay. And when I say it like that, a word is enough. Or just declare a word and it shall come to pass. I believe so much in that statement. And before, I used to be, when I have bad dream or something, it worries me so much. But now I'm not more that worried, because whatever will be. Even if you pray to thy kingdom come, what will be. But only what you need to do is to be careful. If you have some bad dream, be careful and do the needful. Declare some word against it. But before, I used to be, even though I'll be praying, but I'll be scared. But now I'm not that scared like that again, because I have developed the mindset of whatever will be, and do your best, leave the rest for God. You don't need to fight for yourself, fight your own and fight for God's own. God will do his own, you do your own. Your own is to do your best, leave the rest for him. So my take in that is, you don't, if you walk back, that is her own way. Maybe that is how the instinct, or maybe her own mind say you should do. What your mind say you should do your own. My own say just declare what I am now. I will just take it out and cast it out. I say go in my way. I don't need to walk back. If you walk back, maybe your mind say you should walk back, then walk back for yourself. Or if my mind decides to appreciate your own and I am okay with it, but if I'm not okay with it, do your own the way you are okay with it. That is how it works. That is how faith works. Don't say that somebody tell you to do this and your mind is not with it. It won't work. My own belief that when something similar thing like that happen, if I just take it out with my left hand and say, what I don't know would not know me, I'm okay, I'll be going. So it depends on how you develop your own way of understanding things or believing things, or how your faith works. That is how it will be working for, and that is how my own is working for me now. So another thing is based on this end time. I call it end time. You see, the whole world, there is no way that have peace. Try to do your own to be on the right side. I'm not talking about freedom now. I'm talking about in general. Anywhere you find yourself, be truthful. Even if you don't want to talk, it's better you keep quiet than to be lying against people that are innocent, or against something that is not true, that is true. So a lot is happening now. We can see that it has affected the whole world, because the world kept quiet on truth, and now the karma of evil is what we are seeing in the whole world. Everywhere is in trouble, and I believe that a lot will still happen, but after all these things, the righteous will overcome, and a victory for the just. Not only that, peace will begin to reign, and this world will become a better place. But for now, you'll be what you are just the genesis of it. You still see if the world will rise or will happen. We don't know. But however, it will be, just have in mind that more worse than what you have seen is yet to happen. And after all these things will happen, the world will cool and become, that is, there will be now justice, and this world will return to a normal way that God would want it to be, and everybody will be at peace. Those that needed freedom, they will be free, and everywhere will be in peace, and this world will become a better place for everybody. So this is how I just see it, and I believe that is how it will end. And for us that believe in freedom and in truthfulness and in righteous way of life, surely victory will be ours. And I pray it the same way to all in the whole world that is looking for justice and freedom for the just. That is what I pray for them, and I believe that God will grant it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till I come your way next time. Bye.